So way back when, many months ago, when I did my first Bob's Burgers fan art, I did Tina, and back then I promised that I would do all of the characters. I mean, not all of them, but all of the family. So that is the 3 children and the mother and father. And I am finally doing Jean. In the beginning, you can see me like flipping back and forth between the 2 pages in my sketchbook, and that is just because I could not decide which one I wanted to do. I drew him twice. The first one, it seemed like more like him as an adult, and the second one, the one with his tongue out, it seemed more like what his personality would be like, but I don't know. I ended up going with the first one because I felt like it just looked more polished. The second one, something still looks a little wrong with the face, so I don't know if I'm ever going to do that one, but let me know if you want me to do that one as well, or if you think that one is better. Let me know, because I might end up just doing that one also. So yes, I am going to continue the series. I said I was going to do all of them. It may have taken me forever to even get to Jean, but I am going to do both Linda and Bob next. I'm going to do them separately. Obviously, they each get their own picture. But yeah, I am still going to do them all. Still in my plans. It might be a little spread out, but I am going to do them all. The reason why it took me so freaking long to do Jean is because I was trying to figure out how I was going to draw him, which is why he has 2 versions. Because I was trying to figure out how I was going to draw him and still have him look like himself, but like a grown-up version of himself. Only because the other 2 have such distinguishing like characteristics about their character where you can see them and you're like, oh, I know who that is grown up. Like with Tina, she has her hairdo and her barrette and her glasses. So you look at her and you're like, oh, that's Tina grown up. And with Louise, she obviously has her bunny ears. So you're like, oh, I know what character that is. But for friggin' Jean, all he has is his like bowl cut and his yellow shirt. Like he's nothing else going for him in terms of like characteristics that are like very distinguished. So this is all I could come up with, just a boy with a bowl cut-ish. I tried to make it just a little bit more modern than what his looks like. I don't know. I feel like Jean grown up would be like, like a bandy type boy. I don't know what you call this person, like a person that likes bands, or a rock boy or whatever. I'm pretty sure that's not the term, but that's what I'm going with. So in the first one, I said that Tina was probably like 24, so that made Louise 20, so that makes Jean 22 in this. So this would be Jean at 22, and yes, I did give him a freaking burger tattoo. I think that Jean is like the wild one out of the bunch. I feel like, honestly, you could put Jean in anything grown up and it would look like it's appropriate for him, because his character is just like so like whatever about everything. Like that's why I feel like him getting a tattoo of a burger, I feel like he would freaking do that. At 22, Jean would have a tattoo of a burger. It's like my homage to him wearing his burger suit, so now he has a tattoo. Also, all of the drawings that I did, each of them have a burger somewhere on them. For Louise, I'm pretty sure I gave her like a burger choker, and for Tina, I gave her a burger on her sweater that she wears. So for Jean, he had to get a tattoo because he is the one that would do that. So I feel like all of them kind of go together. Like as a family, they all look like they have like around the same style, which is not always true. Usually people in families don't have the same style, but I feel like their parents are just like so, welcoming and accepting of everything. And I think that they would be the type of children that would feel like they can freely express themselves no matter what. So that is why I went with this style. Plus, I just think tattoos and piercings are pretty freaking cool, and I would have more tattoos if I had more money. So for this one, I just used the same style I was doing the other ones in, which is just India inks, and then for the shirt it's even ink, and then just some like micron pins for the rest of him. He does have a little bit of a large nose, so I was trying to capture that in this. I don't know how successful I am with him looking like Jean so much as him looking like someone dressed as Jean. I don't know, but maybe I'll do the second one. Maybe that one will turn out looking more like him. I was trying to find someone who had like a fatter face to model him after. Like I was trying to find like references, but I don't know. This is what I did, so this is what you're gonna get, baby.